Hello everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony Blind. Well, it's a new day, everyone! That was a terrible impression, but yeah, okay. For me, it's a new day. I've had time to simmer a little bit over the utter fucking devastatingly what the fuck shock of Rantaro, of all people, being the first one to die. If you couldn't tell, I still can't fucking believe it. Like, seriously? But, you know, gotta move on. Gotta move on. Jesus Christ, though. God damn it. Why's the plot gotta die with him? Why? Yeah, god damn it. I guess, we're gonna have to go on not knowing the shit he knew, I guess. I've got quite a few people in here. So we'll go about talking to people before we really go investigating, but I want to put forward my initial ideas first, right? And I'm gonna be completely honest. There's really nothing that I've immediately picked out right away in terms of solid evidence here. Obviously, we can't even see the body right now, but like there is nothing that I've immediately been like, oh yeah, okay, let's think about this. Oh yeah. So that, right, yeah. Nothing like that has come up, but I think something that we do need to talk about right away is the whole thing with the first blood perk, right? So I can't imagine that the first blood perk wasn't claimed because someone is excessively chaotic, you know? Because for starters, if they were, then, you know, you'd be wasting your Nagito-esque twist right away. Which, I mean, to be fair, they did kill Rantaro right away, so I guess it wouldn't be impossible. But still, yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see them pulling something like that. So, if it's going to be on a personality basis, it'd be someone who's maybe too insecure or too shy. Not shy, meek, I guess. Or maybe even just nervous to actually claim it in front of everyone. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think anyone really falls into that category. Or at least not who I think would commit murder. You know? Like, just off the top of my head, people I don't think would claim it would be, like, purely based on personality, would probably be Shuichi and maybe Himiko. But I also don't really see either of those two, as of right now, murdering anyone. Maybe a little bit of bias is coming into play there, seeing that I really like Himiko, and we've spent a lot of time with Shuichi. And I know that there's always a fucking twist with the sidekick, and it's still... I'm still not so sure. Something's gotta happen to the poor guy, but I don't think he's a murderer. I just don't think that's gonna be how it goes. And Himiko, I just think is too lazy. I don't think she's gonna have killed anyone. And that's especially true when I put forth one of my later ideas. So, off the top of my head then, there were three things that sort of came to mind, right? Or have come to mind in the almost day since I stopped recording. One is that Rantaro killed himself. which seems incredibly unlikely. Like next to zero in terms of possibility, but it's something I have to consider. But we have had suicides before. I don't think we're going to have one this time. I mean, it could work alongside, not alongside, but like almost as a foil to what Ryoma was talking about, basically committing suicide for the rest of us. But I don't know. I feel like he'd let us in on it. You know, I don't think he'd just go off and kill himself. So that one's pretty immediately stricken out, but it is something I think I have to consider. The other one being something that I find equally as unlikely, but still possible. Again, it's something that has happened before, but presumably it could have been possible that the mastermind killed him. You know, I think it's possible, considering that clearly the door was tampered with, and as I said, I assume that the mastermind, you know, went on through. Clearly someone has been using the door at the very least, so... I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe we're gonna find out that this door is just like a secret that someone could get into, and it's got nothing to do with the mastermind. But the person who can open it was still the person who killed Rantaro. Because, like, as I've sort of suggested before, I don't think there's like the mastermind is controlling Monokuma. I just don't think it makes sense. Like, we've all been together, and Monokuma has been here, so you know. I don't find that very likely. But I think it's more possible than the suicide thing, but not incredibly possible. And my final thought was purely based on something Kaede mentioned during, I think it was 2 episodes ago now. And I only remembered it because it's very specific. And that's the fact that she mentioned Rube Goldberg machines. And I'm almost wondering if maybe the reason that the blood perk wasn't taken is because someone accidentally killed Rantaro. Like, someone did something that resulted in Rantaro's murder. Now, again, the likelihood of that happening honestly does seem quite low. I'm not sure how they'd manage it, but something to consider, I suppose. So yeah, those are my. I know that took 10 minutes, but that was my initial thought when it came to the murder. But you know, wasted enough time. Let's get down to business. Ryoma, talk to me. Well, you're the ultimate detective, and you got your eyes on the culprit, right? What? Tell me who you think the culprit is. I don't mind if it's just an educated guess. Oh, going with like the gut instinct sort of deal. Oh, I want to know too. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I can't say anything yet. But there's someone you're a little bit suspicious of, right? No, there's gotta be. But you're afraid of that. You're afraid of suspecting someone, aren't you? Damn, Shuichi, you really already got something? So it looks to me. But with the way things are now, wouldn't it be better for you to suspect others more? Let me just warn you. The way the world works is that those who speak win. The truth can be easily twisted. He's right, especially in the case of the class trial. If you just shut up and let everyone else run things, you can get put in a precarious position.
In order to fix a twisted truth, you need something even more powerful.
What do you mean?
I mean that testimonies without evidence are powerless. Be careful.
I mean, you say that, Ryoma, but Danganronpa tends to work off of testimonies with no evidence. The testimonies are themselves the evidence. Oh, a little bit of wisdom for our first discussion there.
Why did the culprit not step forward and take advantage of the first blood perk?
Yes, I have been wondering that too.
What? The culprit must have killed to survive, so it is odd that they would not step forward. True. I wonder what that means.
I can think of several possibilities, but the worst case scenario is the culprit's objective wasn't to survive, it was to kill everyone here.
Yeah, that is definitely the worst case scenario, but I just don't see it. Everyone! Because if that was the case, they wouldn't have waited till now to do it, I don't think.
That would explain why they would forego their survival in favor of a class trial. But doesn't that seem like a bit of a stretch to you?
Yeah.
Well, if the culprit is also the mastermind, then it's certainly plausible.
Actually, I almost feel like that makes it less plausible, you know? Because if it's the mastermind, quote unquote, then like they've brought us all here for a reason. Well, typically, I guess no reason is good enough of a reason in some cases, but you know, there's always a point to Danganronpa, or at least you know what's shown to other people in the Danganronpa universe. The killing game that is shown to other people in the Danganronpa universe always has a point. So I feel like this isn't just a random thing, and I don't think the mastermind would just kill us off haphazardly like that.
Well, true. Killing us all does seem like something the mastermind would do.
So we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, we must find our way. Well, I mean, thank you for the discussion, Kurumi, but we didn't really get anything out of it.
Hey, Kaede, do you remember what we saw when we came in here?
Yeah, I remember.
What about it?
We saw the moving bookcase close on its own, right?
Yes, which, as I said, leads me to believe that, you know, someone actually went through the door.
No one even touched it, so how did that happen?
Actually, it has to do with how the bookcase works.
Shuichi moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door.
Ramble.
Take a look at this. When I let go of the bookcase.
You let go of the bookcase, and after waiting for a bit.
Ramble. Yeah, okay. So it closes automatically, so technically no one had to be there for it to close.
Oh, it closed on its own.
So the mastermind, when they go through the door, doesn't have to, like, close the bookcase behind them.
The bookcase is set up like an automatic door. It closes after a period of time. Makes perfect sense when you think about it. If it didn't close on its own, you wouldn't be able to put the bookcase back after you went inside.
I see. The bookcase has to close on its own once you go through the hidden door.
Moving bookcase.
But, wait. If the bookcase closes itself after you enter the hidden door... Oh! Maybe the reason why the bookcase closed itself was because the mastermind was hiding just past the hidden door.
After killing Rentaro, they ran through the hidden door. It certainly is possible. But now that we've brought it up, that's not how it went. Well, let's check that now.
Huh? How do we check it?
The dust on the card reader, remember?
Shuichi moved the bookcase again to reveal the hidden door once more.
Oh yeah, the dust. We can check to see if that actually happened,
Alright, let's see.
We leaned in to get a closer look at the gap of the card reader. Huh? The dust is still there.
No, it looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here.
Okay, well, I mean, good to have that stroked off right away. Or stricken off.
What if the mastermind replaced the dust after they used the card reader?
No, I remember exactly where I put the dust. This hasn't been moved at all.
Mr. Eidetic memory over here.
I think it's safe to assume the mastermind did not go through this door.
Then the one who moved the moving bookcase at the time was Rantaro himself?
I can't say for sure. We'll know more when we get the pictures back.
Yeah, that's a good point. It could be Rantaro, or it could be whoever killed him, or technically it could even just be a random third party, for all we know.
There's a chance that someone else was hiding here.
Card reader dust added to the truth bullets.
Well, I still think the mastermind is the culprit. So we just need to find the clues that connect us to the mastermind. We'll end the killing game that way, too.
Yeah, I don't think Shuichi fully believes that either. Unfortunately, I'm inclined to agree with him here. Don't talk to me, crotch itch. I'm fucking busy.
Miyu continued ignoring us while she fiddled with the controller. What's that controller for?
Dun 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 dun! It's a prone.
Prone? I don't mean to butt in the conversation, but don't you mean drone? If it was a prone, it'd team up with the rest of the Ganglion Alliance to destroy humanity. I have no idea what she's talking about.
Yep, me either.
Wait a second. The controller is...
Now you're getting it, dick cheese! Alright.
She laughed obnoxiously and pointed her finger upward.
Feast your eyes on the latest creation from the gorgeous girl genius, Miu Ibruma.
I don't mean to burst your bubble, Miu, but, weren't there drones just in the warehouse?
It's a drone. I told you that's a drone. If it was a drone, it'd be leading a pack of vicious monsters. I don't get it. When did you have time to make this? I got bored after I made those cameras you asked for, so I modified this RC plane.
Oh, okay, so I think what she's telling us then is that she modified one of the things from the warehouse.
I decked it out with a camera so it'll take perfect aerial photographs.
Hey, that's pretty handy, actually.
From there, I'll use the photos as a reference to draft a floor plan to help the investigation. This way, I get out of having to do any actual investigative legwork.
I mean, yes and no. 'Cause I mean, you're not doing any legwork, yeah, but you are doing like proverbial legwork.
Drafting a floor plan with photos?
Oh, that's amazing. I'm sure this will help with the investigation.
Out of my way!
The only problem is, I'm not used to operating a drone and taking pictures with it.
You should be proud of that. If you don't hurry, the investigation will end soon.
I can't do shit about that. So just calm your tiny tits and shut up.
Gee.
Shut up, you! My chest is way better than your nasty cow udders.
You know, maybe I shouldn't say this, Kaede, but in that last CG, yours kind of looked bigger, so
What did I do?
Udders!
Actually,
You're a bit wimpy when someone stands up to you, huh? You're actually a complete worse.
yeah, welcome to me. Oh, hey, there it is. Can I slap it out of the sky? Can I? No. God damn it. Well, it's not really that big a deal, but...
I don't know who killed Rantaro, but it's Monokuma's fault it happened. Because he pressured us. This happened. The motive he gave us is part of it, and so is that strange music.
Yeah, certainly anxiety-inducing.
He played that music at such a high volume to make us feel sick and want to kill. It was Danganronpa 3 all over again.
It was awful. I thought I'd go crazy.
I can't believe it.
I bet someone felt pressured by that and killed Rentaro. It's all Monokuma's fault. Anyway, we have to stop the mastermind, so this is the last murder that ever happens here. We just have to.
Okay. Spoke to everyone. What's there to see? Right, the bookcase. More bookcases, globe, ladder. I'm not so sure how much shit's gonna be valuable from here, but we'll check them out anyway.
Tons of books are crammed into the bookcase and arranged in various stacks on top.
It doesn't seem as anything has changed since we set up the cameras. The books that you stacked up haven't moved.
Oh, you mean the ones I stacked to keep people from going through the vent? Yeah, those have been left alone.
Oh, okay. Actually valuable. I assume both bookcases are the same, but I mean, I can look at both. It doesn't hurt.
It's a mysterious globe, but I don't think this has anything to do with the incident.
Agreed, but hey, you never know.
The moving ladder I used to reorganize the books on top of the bookcases. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be near the body. So we always check the bodies last, so.
The moving bookcase is closed right now, so the hidden door is completely out of sight.
You guys set up a security sensor on top of this bookcase, right?
Yeah, it should still be there. Let me check.
Shuichi climbed up the ladder and looked on top of the moving bookcase.
It's still here. I should take it down now.
Removing it is fine, but won't your receiver go off when you move it?
No, it's alright. I turned the receiver off.
Huh? You can turn it off?
Yes, I made sure to switch it off on the way down here. I thought the mastermind could still be inside, and I didn't want to alert them.
I see. Smart thinking.
See Ron Shuichi. Okay, well. Near the body.
Now, I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you this, but shouldn't we investigate Rantaro's body?
Yes, if we want to find clues, we have to. But if it's too much for you, Kaede, you don't have to, okay?
No, it's fine. I can do it. My mind was set, and I started to walk toward Rantaro's body.
First of unfortunately many, I'm sure.
The last time I saw Rentaro, he was alive and well. And I saw the back of his head walking down some stairs, yeah, but at least he was alive.
Why did Rentaro die here?
What do you mean, die here?
I mean, if Rentaro was the one who moved the bookcase, that would mean he came all the way over here after the bookcase opened. He moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? And there's no trace of his body being moved. It doesn't add up. Are you okay? You've gone pale. Well, I guess that's normal. We have to investigate a body after all. The body of someone who was alive and talking to us just a little while ago.
It's okay, really. We just have to do our best. Not just for Rantaro's sake, but also so we can avenge him. And so we can protect everyone else. We have to defeat the mastermind who's orchestrating this whole thing.
Kaede, I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. I am sort of a detective after all.
Sort of? You are a detective, remember?
Right.
Come on, Shuichi. As much as it sucks, now's your time to shine. Anything in here?
Oh, not really. It looks like, yeah, Rantaro's the only thing. So can I get some monocoins? No? No? Anyway, yeah, no, Rentaro definitely died over here. Like, blood splatter or puddle. But also, this, which goes really fucking high, by the way. How tall is Rantaro? He's a little taller than Shuichi, I think. I guess, yeah, it'd be about, like, yay tall, wouldn't he? So, I guess it makes sense that if he got hit while standing, like, over here. Oh, no, this is, like, two things. We'll look at the bloody shot put ball first, then.
The bloody shot put ball is on the ground.
The shopper ball. Could it be?
Yeah, it definitely came from the warehouse on the first floor.
Oh, yeah. You know, obviously, whenever we look at something in particular, I should pretty instantly click that, oh, this is going to be important later. Because it almost always is, right? But I guess it just didn't really click that, oh, yeah, obviously shot put balls are going to be relevant. But I did even see this, right? I can't, yeah. But hey, I mean, a ball is a perfect thing to put in a Rube Goldberg machine. So, I mean, like that, as long as you put a little bit of force on that bitch, it rolls.
There's blood all over it.
And that's the murder weapon, right? I don't see anything else that could have been used.
The shot itself is heavy. You'd have to be fairly strong to use it as a weapon.
And on top of that, to hit Rentaro, because it seems like he was hit on the back of the head, right? You'd have to be quite tall as well, I think. Which, I mean, realistically, I think the only thing that means is that, again, I don't think Himiko would have been able to do it.
Fairly strong, huh?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to shot put, it really depends how far away you are. Yeah. Not so sure about needing to be strong for it to work.
I know we need to examine his body, but I'm not sure where to start.
But then again, yeah, if it's Rube Goldberg machine style, then I guess technically Himiko could have done it.
It's okay, I can do it.
Shuichi showed no hesitation as he began to examine Rantaro's body.
There's blood on the back of his head. It looks like a pretty deep wound. It's consistent with blunt force trauma. I don't see any other injuries. The Monokuma file is accurate. This must be the fatal wound.
So we can trust the Monokuma file?
Yeah, better get used to it now than later. Monokuma file is always helpful.
Yeah, for now.
Shuichi then stuck his hand into Rantaro's pocket. Wait, what are you doing?
I'm checking what he has on his person. There might be a clue.
Good call. I mean, detectives have found plenty of things in the pants of people before.
If we're going to do this, we have to be thorough. And I told you I would support you after all.
How can you say that with so much confidence? Come on, Kaede, pull yourself together.
Rantaro had in his possession the key to his room and the student handbook monopad. The monopad is definitely his, and it's exactly the same model as ours.
He didn't have a card key on him?
That's what I was thinking, but he didn't have it.
No, Rantaro really wasn't the mastermind.
I mean, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it's hard to really conclusively say. Because as I've said, I don't think the mastermind is controlling Monokuma. So I don't necessarily think the mastermind dying would really stop the killing game. Like, maybe in that case, we can take it to assume there are multiple masterminds, maybe? Maybe. And, like, sure, the killing game would end if both of them were to die, but I don't know. Those are two, well, that whole situation's a big what if.
If he was the mastermind, he wouldn't have come here without the card key.
That's true.
So if what we know now, that is the most likely possibility.
Why was Rantaro here if he wasn't the mastermind?
Well, he did say he was going to end the game. Maybe he had a similar idea to us. And like I said, it wouldn't be unusual for someone else to have found the hidden bookcase thing, or the hidden door. And if anyone was going to do it, I feel like it would be Rantaro. Rantaro's belongings. Oh shit, I didn't speak to Shuichi, did I? Fuck.
Kaede, are you okay? We've finished investigating the body. Well, let's get out of here for now, okay?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's alright, Kaede. It's pretty normal to have a reaction like that to seeing a dead body.
Something is bothering me. Why did Rantaro come to the library? It seems likely that he is not the mastermind. What reason did he have for coming here?
I'm guessing it had something to do with what Rantaro mentioned earlier.
But he was, yeah. It's not about outfoxing everyone in this game, in this killing game. It's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal.
Ending the game itself.
Could it be?
Then it's possible he noticed the hidden door in the library just like we did.
What?
He might have come to the same conclusion we did, that the mastermind would come here.
You mean he had the same idea as us? No way. He should have told us. We could have worked together. I collapsed to the floor, crushed by the weight of my frustration.
No, he probably couldn't risk telling us. Like you said, he was suspicious of everyone.
And I'm sure he was operating under the same logic as us, right? That as long as he didn't know who the mastermind was, everyone might as well have been the mastermind, so telling everyone was a huge liability.
I have you, Kaede, but Rantaro didn't have anyone he could trust. That might have been the only difference between me and him.
Maybe.
As he said that, he offered me a hand. I took his hand and he firmly pulled me to my feet.
Kaede, let's go. We can't waste time now. You're not gonna give up, right? You're going to save everyone.
Shuichi. He's right. I can't give up now.
Shuichi.
Thanks. I feel like I can rely on you even more.
Uh-huh.
Shuichi is right. We can't give up until it's over. I can't stay depressed forever. I have to help everyone get out of here. We have to continue the investigation. We gotta find the mastermind.
You know what? I really like what they're doing with the sprites in this game. Because I really like that they're playing with the formatting of things. It's already cool enough that we've actually got Kaede like front and center. Like we can actually see her, and her sprites are her portraits even are really there. But in like moments like that, when it was like zoomed in a little bit on both her and Shuichi, God, I love that. That's playing with the genre, I guess. Like visual novels tend to not do that outside of CGs. So like, I really like that. It's real good. Oh shit, okay, can't leave yet. Is this a situation where I'm gonna have to look at the doors? Potentially. Let's look at both doors, I guess.
It's the front door that leads directly to the basement stairs. We went through this door before we discovered Rantaro's body.
We entered the library through here with Kaito and Tenko.
Yeah. We saw the moving bookcase close, and then we ran over.
We found Rantaro's body behind that bookcase.
I wonder if Rantaro entered through the same door as we did. Then maybe the mastermind did too.
When we see the pictures after the monocubs develop them, that will be clear.
I guess all we can do is wait.
I really need to apparently learn that touching the doors is kind of important.
This is the rear door. It's the furthest door from the stairs and it leads to the hallway. By the way, this is a sliding door. See? It opens when you slide it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you think Rantaro entered through this door?
I can't say for sure until we get those pictures back from the monocubs.
You're right, we'll just have to wait.
Okay. No? Still missing something? Don't have to look at this, do we?
The time limit to start the killing game had almost expired. But then the countdown stopped and that obnoxious noise went away too. I wonder what would have happened if the time limit had expired.
Probably nothing good. Okay, do we want to talk to Shuichi again, maybe?
Shuichi,
Hey Shuichi, I need some advice. What do you think we should check first? I'm thinking about it too, but since you're a detective, you might know more than me.
What we should check first is if the areas where we place the cameras have changed in any way. Like the bookcases, the vent. I feel like there might be clues around there.
I see.
Also, I think there may be clues around Rantaro's body. It might be hard to do, but... And finally, we need to hear from everyone here. One of them might have noticed something we missed.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Shuichi.
It's no problem at all. I hope I can be of some use.
Okay, I feel like I should have done that right away. I can't... Oh, shit! I can look at the vent. Oh, I'm a fucking knob. Oh, I just didn't look up.
The vent is open. I was the one who took off the grate and left it in the duct.
And we were keeping watch in the classroom this vent leads to. I don't think the culprit came in or out through here.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like a lot of the evidence we have so far is really going to be, like, us explaining to everyone else what our plan was. Yeah, okay.
Kaede, I think we've investigated the entire library now.
Oh, but we still don't know anything yet. I feel like we didn't get any closer to the mastermind.
The most important piece of evidence will be those photos. Once we get those... But then again, we can't just say that and do nothing. Let's keep investigating what we can.
Keep investigating?
Yes, I think we should collect alibis. We need to verify where everyone was during the time frame when Rantaro was killed.
If that's the case, then who should we question? The 6 people that went down to the basement with Rantaro: Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, and Himiko. Let's talk to them first.
They should have been in the game room along with Rantaro. Let's ask them about what happened there.
Okay, let's go find them. For now, let's head to the game room.
Right, let's get going. Although, we'll probably end it when we get... I mean, well, let's see. Are there people out and about? Map. Doesn't really look like it. Any people up here? Doesn't really look like it. Anyone outside? Well, upstairs, outside. No. Okay. So, straight in we go. Whoop. So I guess I assume there'll probably be a little bit of establishing dialogue in here, and then we'll end the episode before we actually start collecting alibis of everyone. Oh, Well, there's no one here.
Over there, it's Maki. She was one of the people I saw in the game room. Let's ask her what she was doing.
Well, I mean, no one else is in here, so hello,
Maki, You were in the game room when Rantaro was killed, right?
What were you doing down here? Rantaro was with you, right?
Am I a suspect?
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
You should suspect me. In fact, you should be suspicious of everyone.
Huh?
Someone got killed right after we all gathered here. The timing is too perfect. Then again, with the time limit so close to expiring, maybe that's why it happened.
You don't know?
So trust no one, Kaede, or you'll lose. Got it?
I can't get a read on Maki at all. She just saw a dead body, yet she's perfectly calm. It's hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver.
Oh, I've seen some shit. Literally. You ever changed a nappy? Dead bodies are nothing.
But why were you all here in the first place?
It was Kaito's idea. He certainly wanted to hold a strategy meeting and gathered us together.
Yeah, he said something like that, didn't he?
He said we should confront Monokuma once the time limit expires.
I don't understand.
He picked the 7 people he thought would be useful in a fight.
Really?
7 people. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rantaro.
Well, I mean, I get Gonta and Tenko. I mean, if Kaito buys into magic, sure, Himiko. But Maki, Angie, and Rantaro?
But, I'm not sure those 7 would all be useful in a fight, though.
Kaito thought Himiko's magic and Angie's connection to Atua would be useful.
Okay, yeah. I assumed with the magic thing, but, Kaito, you believe in that? In Angie's religion? I mean, to each their own. Just because I'm not religious doesn't mean you can't be too. Or can't be religious.
But what about you, Maki? Why did he also pick the ultimate child caregiver?
He just looked at me and said, "Yeah, you probably know how to fight." Oh, it's my eyes, isn't it?
Oh, that's it. Jeez. It does sound like something Kaito would do, though.
Oh god, I inhaled too sharply. Yeah, God, look at that pout. That is the pout of someone who has murdered thousands.
But why have a strategy meeting in the game room in the basement?
That beats me. Maybe Kaito figured it would be hard for Monokuma to find us here.
Yeah, he did say that, but that makes absolutely no fucking sense.
In other words, it was just a coincidence.
And what was Rantaro doing at that time? Was he in the strategy meeting with you?
He was, at first. But then he excused himself to go to the bathroom and left on his own.
Well, he didn't go to the bathroom, now did he?
Kaito and Tenko went looking for him so we could finish the meeting before time expired.
And then we ran into them.
And that must have happened around...
Oh? What are you guys doing here? Well, never mind. Your timing's perfect. You should join our strategy meeting.
Kaede is definitely welcome to join. Then did the 4 of you just wait in the game room the whole time?
Angie, Himiko, and I were the only ones who stayed behind. Gonta never joined us.
Huh? Gonta wasn't with you guys?
Well, where was he? Well, where was he then?
Gonta did arrive, but then he left and locked himself in the AV room in the back.
He was in the AV room by himself?
Suspicious behavior, isn't it? The other 2 felt the same way.
What other 2?
Angie and Himiko?
When you go to the AV room, they're probably still there.
Okay. Well, Maki's account seems to give herself, Angie, and Himiko a decent alibi. Hard to say, though. I guess it's through here, then, yeah?
Hey, Shuichi, the AV room is that room in the back, right?
Kaede, have you never been in there before?
Nope, not yet. Anyway, let's go.
Should I have come in here before, maybe? I wonder if the dialogue would have changed if I did. Oh, Himiko and Kaito? Oh, alright. Wait,
Gonta not murder anyone. I told you, we're not saying you did. We just want to talk.
No, it's him, alright. He's got the face of a killer.
Well, I mean, he can look a little bit scary, but come on, Himiko, he's a sweet guy. No judge Gonta by his outside. On inside, Gonta gentleman.
Hey, what's going on here?
Oh, hey there, Kaede. We're just trying to ask him.
Yeah, just tell us while we're still asking nicely. Are you or are you not the culprit?
Oh my god, bad cop Himiko to good cop Kaito. That's not really the way around. I would have expected that, but
Yeah, confess or I'll blow you up with magic.
now, Himiko, it's all right. Gonta, please tell us. I'm gonna be nice to you, buddy. God, that is. I don't know. I kind of want to see that actually.
Or are you not the culprit? Are you not the culprit?
Gonta, not, no. Himiko, stop messing with him. It's just been this over and over. We can't move forward at all.
I think your questions are the problem.
And I'll change the question.
Oh my god.
Timmy buys 5 strawberries for 50 cents each and 1 apple.
That's totally off topic, Himiko. Do your own math homework.
You know?
And Timmy bought those apples for 50 cents each. Did you kill Rantaro?
Hey, Gonta, I talked to Maki earlier. You were in the basement AV room alone the whole time, right? But what were you doing here alone?
Gonta happy to be invited to a meeting, but Gonta think he not be much help, cause he not smart. So Gonta in here alone, watching bug movie.
What? How does that help?
A bug movie fill Gonta with fight. Make Gonta ready to fight Monokuma.
So it helps you fight. Okay, sure, you do you, Gonta.
But why was it locked?
What was locked?
If you don't answer honestly, I'll change you into a girl with my magic.
Huh? Gonta no can become girl Gonta. Then Gonta never become gentleman. Gonta have to become lady gentleman.
Himiko, can you just shut up for a second? You're making this harder than it needs to be.
But Kaede, I just want to be bad cop.
Gonta, can you tell us what happened next?
Gonta just need focus. If Gonta no focus, Gonta no can fill up with fight. That's it, really. Gonta just wanna protect everyone. But you guys not believe Gonta, huh? Cause Gonta big and scary looking, huh? Calm down. Making a really scary face. Says you, Kaito, Jesus. That's a Tenko tier face. Cause Gonta feels so useless. Oh, Gonta.
After hearing his story, I can see why people would suspect him. But I wonder what really happened. Could he actually be the mastermind?
I don't think so.
Kaede, let's investigate this room a little more. We also need to verify Gonta's alibi.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, but we'll do that in the next episode.
Yeah, I'm really not sure with how this is all gonna pan out so far. So I think a lot of the evidence we have right now is sort of more like indicating towards what we would do, like explaining what Kaede and Shuichi were doing, as opposed to actually figuring out how the murder happened. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I think that Maki, Angie, and Himiko have a decent alibi, at the very least. But again, like if Rube Goldberg machines come into play,
technically, until I can decide definitively or not whether that's a thing that could have happened, then I can't really rule anyone out right away. But in the next one, we'll do a little bit more exploring and I guess collect a few more alibis. So thank you everyone for watching. Until comment, subscribe, like. But I'll see you guys in the next one where we will continue on with the investigation. Until then, goodbye.